16. Eddie Pinheiro to kick it off. Carolina won the toss, deferred.
Short kick violation against the kicking team. The ball failed to reach the landing zone. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down, Arizona.
That illness affects his game at all today.
All right, thank you, Jen. On first down, the pitch back to Murray, who flips to McBride, the tight end. Plenty of running room across midfield and knocked down. Receptions and receiving yardage. There is a penalty down.
Offside, offense, number 18.
72nd penalty call. But a big one as Connor tries to find room and dancing around. He gets back up near the 35. Panthers threatening extra pressure here. They bring one on a delay. Murray has time and has a receiver just inside. That's Dortch. Lower portion of your screen on third down. Murray floats one, and Blake Gilligan on injured reserve. He debuted last week with a couple of punts and another flag as this drops inside the 20. David Moore's back for Carroll.
During the kick, holding offense, number 46.
He's done that well in this stretch of starting.
Bryce Young comes out throwing for Adam Thielen, and he does not hang on.
Well, I got to tell you right here, I mean, this is a really well-placed ball, something that Bryce Young has truly struggled outside and just can't come away with it.
Yeah, he hasn't had a whole lot of support from his receivers. And straight ahead. Third down 4. Young with time. Can he get the first down? Oh, hit hard, but falls across.
I want a ton of them, but when you have to have one, great job by Bryce Young taking it right there.
Yeah, who made the hard hit. But a first down, Carolina. Plenty of running room. And first, he remains the back. Bryce Young still has it, stepping up in the pocket, floats one, and in.
Pass interference, defense, number 3.
That just playing zone, he's trying to pick up the crossing route. You see him just run into Coker right there.
4 years. Uda Baker, the other defensive offside. Young flips to Hubbard. Second down 5. Hubbard hit right away. Plays today. Impressive opening possession for the Panthers. The blitz, slight delay. He's got a moment. Short of over 42% of the time they've converted this year on fourth down. Hubbard, he'll get it. And touchdowns. It's the handoff to Devin Tompkins, turning the corner. Hubbard spins out of a loss for a touchdown. The handoff, David Moore, thrown down. And just short. It's Hubbard, high in the air, and to the Hubbard, pick up a passing game. Bryce Young likes this. A spread, receivers all over, floats one, and a one-handed effort by Jalen Coker.
Well, you got to check the feet here, and it is a great grab. That's 1. And 2 looks like it's out.
Delay game, offense.
1 on the goal line, 1 on the back of the end line.
Bryce Young in trouble here. And
personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 54, full body weight. Active distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Well, let's just say it, not a good call. You said bad call, that covers it. Chuba Hubbard with a move, a spin, and to the goal line, and Hubbard's in with a Carolina touchdown. 2 of them on defense, 1 on special teams, and that has hurt. This will be returned by Greg Dortch. And he's up.
Illegal ball to the back during the return.
And his temper, I'm sure he's boiling under that hat. Back at the 15. Kyler Murray. Yes! For the a big hole straight ahead. James Conner. 3rd and 14. Murray on the move. And can he get the first? He falls forward.
Amazing. This is one thing that he can do so exceptionally well. They're playing quick, but he takes off. It's big time. Murray finding just a little sidestep there, but he is one of those dynamic athletes. And
5-yard penalty remains first down.
Of this offense. He has the football, and Conner fouls blocks. James Conner across midfield. Down the sideline. Over the 1,000-yard mark. Conner came in, averaging 4.5 a carry. Penalty backs him up on a 1st and 15. Quick pass. Marvin Harrison Jr.
down here on the bottom.
Michael Carter, former North Carolina Tar Heel product, gets the football. Activated today as he runs all.
Really leads them to victory today, rushing the football.
He's back in. They need 2 for a first, and there's
furious with his team.
went from an easy 3rd and 2 blitz on to 3rd and 7, but well picked up, and McBride will be short of the first down. But the Cardinals with a 7-0 advantage on a chilly day in Charlotte. Arizona on the move. It's Sunday, and nothing beats the NFL on Fox on Sunday. And straight ahead, James Conner, and further.
Tries another flag.
Holding offense, number 72.
It's a little push right there.
The NFC and field goals made with Matt Prater on the injured list. This kick from, I said we're good. We got extra lineman in for Carolina. Chuba Hubbard will win a second half for Devontae Adams. After a 3-yard pickup, Bryce Young, Thielen.
What the looks are and where they want to go with the football.
He's the best thing for a young quarterback as Young slips out of it. Bryce Young across midfield. It's still going down inside the 30. Oh, the 34-yard run for Bryce Young. Hubbard. The blitz. Young throws. Senior and Jesse Lucetta, who on an injured reserve. As Young has room to run again. If he wants it, he'll keep. He gets a good block. There's a flag down around the 5 as he goes in for a touchdown.
Illegal contact, defense, number 20.
Man-to-man coverage. You're going to try to bring pressure on Young. You're going to have opportunities here with all the backs turned toward you to go out there and make a play. Nice block by Chuba Hubbard, as you mentioned.
Sloppy. We're 3 days away from Christmas, but this wasn't sloppy. This was impressive as all get out. 4th rushing touchdown this season, and young Bryce has his team up 10. It might be a little closer to the fireplace.
All right, that stocking will fall into that fireplace. That looked like a...
Well, it hit in the landing zone, but when #1 overall picks, we told you Heisman Trophy winners, both listed at 5'10", and the average height of an NFL quarterback is 6'3". And so this is the shortest matchup of 2 quarterbacks, right? Going head-to-head since 1956, when it was Eddie LeBaron and Ted Marchibroda. Marchibroda, who was later a coach. So 5'10" or under. Honor. But little guys playing well. Here's the video of LeBaron and Marchibroda.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, you can see.
You threw a block on that?
I'll show you right down here in the fray. That's me, 62, getting on people.
But look at that.
Set up that touchdown.
And no penalty flags. Conner, touchback. Looked like they were going to run blitz, but here we go. The pass is caught for the first down. Murray. A lot of time and has to get rid of it. Not a receiving touchdown, but they said they weren't going to force it, according to Murray. And there's the ball loose. Michael Carter. Let's see who comes up with it at the 30. It's Carolina.
You activate guys. That handoff looks like it's right up there. The top, you see it's not in the gut. It's up there on the neck area on the shoulder.
Mike Boone, the back, fake to him. Throws a good block. Bryce Young
puts it low and away, and it's a really good catch of Moore. It always looked like it was secure. It can touch the ground as long as it doesn't move.
Mike Boone has it. Be watching the rest of the game. Happy holiday to you and all watching as Bryce Young handles the low snap. Fires in the corner part of the end zone. The rookie from Rutgers.
There is no foul on the play for offensive pass interference because the pass was uncatchable.
Point for the Arizona defense here to keep Carolina out of the end zone, but they will not. That's a touchdown from Bryce Young to Adam Thielen.
High route, and nobody goes with Adam Thielen. He's your #1 guy, the #1 guy, and somehow he's just wide open. Nobody picks up Thielen. He's
between Murray and Michael Carter, and then Kyler Murray to Thielen, and it's 20-3, Arizona trailing.
Can't put the ball on the ground. You got to claw your way back into this thing.
And here comes Kyler Murray with all kinds of time, and he'll have to go short to Connor, who's blocked on Arizona.
Personal foul, illegal hip drop tackle, defense number 41.
To the running back, and
Murray fires middle of the field. Marvin Harrison Jr. with a
one-way drop his body, but he's going to land on the ground first and then catch. To me, that's not the intent of the rule.
Thank you very much, Dean and Mark Schlereth, for your thoughts. They set up a nice little screen here to Connor, who's got room inside the 30, and he'll head towards the 20, and pushing his way inside the 10. Down to
time, and then just slipping out ever so slightly. Great catch there by Connor, and then he's one of the best I've watched all year long, setting up blocks. Watch a little dip outside, inside, creating a few more extra yards, but really great open field runner, great at setting up his blocks down the field.
Pickup of 36 yards. Connor on 1st and goal. Connor to the goal line, and that's a Cardinal touchdown. 8th rushing touchdown for James Conner this season. After that screen, he set himself up. It's a 10-point Carolina lead. This will be the 7th time that he's led his team, whether Steelers or Cardinals, in rushing for the entire season. And it's Raheem Blackshear just activated on the return and stops short.
So getting his guys fired up. Let's see how it works.
Bryce Young on a rollout, being chased. He'll keep.
And all that man coverage where Bryce Young is taking advantage of it. Scrambles.
Chuba Hubbard has a hole across. On 3rd down, there's room to roll, but he can't find anybody. Hecker averaging over 45 a boot this year. Fair catch called for.
Those are the things they're learning right now.
Connor has room. That's a healthy pickup.
Find the mic. Usually that means a throw.
Delayed blitz. It is a short throw, and Connor making it. Straight ahead run.
Short situations.
That was McBride moving there with 3 tight ends, and Connor has room for a 1st down. Murray fires for the end zone, and incomplete.
Hit.
Pass interference, defense number 8.
Wrap around the hip here. Watch this. As he goes in on this in-cutting route, watch that hand. It's that right there, grabbing the hips. Pull. If you're going to grab a guy, you want to grab him down by those hips, but
fake to Connor. The throw, touchdown, DJ Dallas. And then some close and one-score games in defeat with Kansas City, overtime Tampa, and then Philadelphia before a tough game against Dallas. Our first half statistics brought to you by Allstate.
Is the deep ball more accurate, more on time with the deep ball?
Backpedaling, Hubbard on the reception.
10 yards, just dumping it off at 77, 43% on anything over 10.
Hubbard
come into the slant game.
Going for Thielen. He turns and has it. Games with a hamstring. Hubbard cuts back and knocked down.
Two of them, and we talked about, you know, them talking about plays and executing, and they've done it today. Get him to the outside here.
Bryce Young on the move. Throws. Point of the season in the first half. His career high in a game is 150 rush yards. And Connor is being fed.
Guys back here, we're going to pound it down your throat.
Murray to throw instead. Stays in the pocket and open. That's Michael Wilson. Flags are flying. And he goes.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Illegal contact defense, number 25. That penalty's declined. Illegal contact defense, number 7. That penalty's declined. Correction, number 2 on the second foul. Play results in a first out.
You found the right place to do it.
They're in the giving spirit already as Murray fakes and is going to keep Connor the back. McBride moving. He sets the block for Connor, who we're going to need about 4. Right on target. And there.
That big body to your advantage.
Connor.
Right now.
J.C. Horn working against him. And Murray goes underneath. So E.J. Dallas in at running back. Threatening blitz, and here they come. Murray floats one. Marvin Harrison Jr. and he can't turn around in time. 48 earlier. This would cut it to 3. And he's much greater, by the way, is beginning practicing and kicking again this week after he had that left knee injury. But Ryland's been steady. So that's game-winning field goals as Blackshear. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Will put a move on to pick up an extra 5, 6, maybe 7 yards. Hubbard waits for blocks. Chuba Hubbard toward the playoffs where the Cardinals hope to be. But they need to stop Chuba Hubbard and this Carolina offense.
On this particular drive, Hubbard's doing exactly that.
He's got 86 yards, and here he's going to try and add 2.
Obviously, what he's done today, running the ball, he's been exceptional.
This time, and hoping to help the Panthers to victory here. 2nd and 10. Bryce Young slips away and is brought down low as he went low.
Yeah,
there's no foul for offensive holding.
Here in the bottom of that bunch.
3rd down 14. Blitz coming on a delay and runs around the pressure and on the move. Can he get near a first? No. Try and pin them deep. Ball bounces. Nobody's there to down it. Rolls in. Already had carries his first game action this season. Lost a fumble on an exchange earlier. Connor averaging just under 8 yards a carry today, but out at the moment. That's deflected and in remain in the 3rd. Where's Trey McBride, or is it going to be Harrison Jr.? Time for Kyler Murray. Former Carolina Panther for 4 seasons. Coming up on it. Brought down. 3 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. Blackshear carries. And that will bring an end to the 3rd. Dave Canales and his underdog Panthers clinging to the lead. They have the football as the Cardinals hope to stay in the playoff conversation. Team keep pounding the slogan. Bryce Young with a quick toss. Tommy Tremble with a move for a first down the sideline. High hurdling out of it. Made the catch of the first down. His first catch of the game. Blackshear in at running back. Gets the football. And Blackshear to 175 yards. Couple of big chunks of that for Bryce Young. Oh, is he hammered as he completed the pass?
Crosser right here, and watch him take one to the teeth. Beautiful job of flowing away, floating away. Just go ahead and take a listen. I like him, Chris. One of the reasons they think he can lead this franchise.
Picked up a dozen. Blackshear looking for some room and works his way down to the
and operate and own the offense.
Quick pass, floating for the end zone. The catch is made. David Moore with a spectacular touchdown toss from Bryce Young.
Let's make sure his feet are in here, Chris. As he extends that arm, just gets him off, and boy, that is beautiful. One-on-one, we talked about Bryce Young's got to be better with a deep ball, and Chris, that deserves a wow.
Murray, pass off the fingers.
Hard as it is for a player, man, you can learn a lot during that time, and Bryce Young certainly has done that.
Dortch gets near a row, knee injury, out for the moment. McBride's in the backfield at the moment. And Kyler Murray with J.C. Horn, he got around him. The average is 7 yards, at least this season. And he got the first down there. He's trying to find somebody here. Can't. Of the game for the Panthers. Michael Carter the back. Well protected is Murray. He'll have to dump it off. That's Carter, and Michael Carter has a first down. There's McBride leaning on Carter. Dortch has it, and he's got a first down and still going. Kyler Murray may call him that after that. And Murray will dump it off to Carter. Panthers close in on him at the 21-yard.
He's not going to give up on this. He's going to stay out here with his brothers to the very end.
Thank you, Jen, as that pass is caught by Michael. Murray gets rid of it.
Ineligible man downfield. Offense, number 62.
Disrupted. That's when those offensive linemen get down the field.
They didn't take the penalty. Fourth down, and there goes Kyler Murray. He's into the end zone. And a Cardinal touchdown.
Type of G lead, designed run, follow your center, Froholt down the field, and we know one thing about Kyler Murray. He's a dynamic athlete with the ball in his hands, great runner.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Comes on.
Chuba Hubbard back in the game. He was not in that previous drive or series. And look at that. The Panthers, the most ever.
Holding offense, number 50.
30 points, the most at home this year for Carolina. They put up 36, but that was on the road against the Raiders week 3. And they get all the way up to the 40-yard line for a first down. And he will float one. Chuba Hubbard has a block and to the 30. So this is a test for a young Cardinal team trying to work their way in the playoffs. Get a game over 500 in the win column. And this kick will roll. And was it touched or not by Higgins?
There was a first touching violation by the kicking team. By rule, the receiving team is entitled to take the ball at that spot. First down, Arizona.
Cardinals keep the football. Oh, man, they dodged a bullet. See, it hit the back of Elijah Higgins.
Peter. But he's still running after it, so dodged potential disaster.
Murray, that flutters out of his arm. I don't know if it's not deflected.
Pass interference, defense, number 25.
That would still be pass interference.
So it didn't touch the ball, it touched his arm. So it wasn't a tip ball.
Quarterback's arm was contacted. The ball was not tipped by defender.
You get the touchdown. Makes it tougher on Carolina to try to respond. But you got to at least get points as Carter goes nowhere. Can you get close to go for it on fourth? only a four-man rush. He's got room to run if he wants to. He hesitates, and it's intercepted. It's a Carolina takeaway.
On the field of an interception. First down, Carolina.
He's close. Yeah, I think. Well, we have to see from a side view. Positive side for the Cardinals. So we're going to get the first down. Right now, Cardinals need a stop on defense. Bryce Young trying to get a first down. Threatening blitz. Here they come. Young's throw. Caught for the first down.
Inside leverage on Chisena. See him taking away the inside, and Chisena feels it, just takes the out. And
Cardinals has said we might work it in somewhere. With Leggett out. And here's a run from Chuba Hubbard. And a big third down conversion by Bryce Young to Dan Chisena. Hubbard to keep the ball and keep it away from Arizona. Bryce Young, quick pass and incomplete.
Much of a passing game to this point. I think you play the odds.
That's what they're doing. Dortch will haul it in at the 15. He's speedy. And he Murray out of the pocket's going to take off and keep.
And you see him taking the game into his own hands right there.
Needs a first down and a timeout. Michael Carter at the 40.
Timeout. They've got plenty of time.
McBride hangs on. Dumps it off to Carter. Fingertip grab after juggling.
Just running that crosser, gets his hands out there. Really nice job, and pulls it into his belly, controls it.
25 seconds. Murray's got to get rid of it and does. Murray is going to take off and run and try to get closer to the first down once they use their timeout. What do you think?
I think he's reached that ball out, I think, before the knee hit.
He got the first down. You got to call a timeout. And they do. He hit from 57 earlier this year, his career best to tie the game. Chad Ryland up there, out there. It's gone down and tied at 30.
This side is tails. You said tails. It is a heads. Carolina has won the toss and wants the ball. Carolina has won the toss and will receive at this end.
Ryland, the Cardinals tie this with their playoff hopes hanging by a thread. Need to win. In a sense, it's an elimination game for the Cardinals.
Really, that has driven this offense.
Young on the move, completes Thielen Brock. Chuba Hubbard. High snap handled by Young. 3rd and 2, and he's going to go. Center, last minute move with Cade Mays inactive for this game as Johnny Hecker booms it away. Dortch telling everybody to get away, and it takes a Carolina roll. Oh baby, out inside the 10-yard line. With the roll from Hecker. From their own 10, Murray throwing for Marvin Harrison Jr. and he can't hang on. At the band, week 13. Play clock down to 3 here. Snap to Murray. Looked like we had a timeout, but a knee injury leaving him on the sideline. Murray's throw on time. He can't hang on.
These hips on this, as you come out here, you just never open it up. They're not afraid of you. Junior's going to run by you, so you're going to squat on some of those things.
Here's Trey McBride when you need him on 3rd and 10 for Arizona. Kyler Murray is not going to outrun the entire defense. Pull off his 14th career game-winning drive. 4th and 2. They hand off, and Carter gets it.
Okay, are pulling that and getting to the edge, and good decision by the quarterback.
And off to Michael Carter, the former Jet. Murray still has it open, but he threw it. They don't have any more timeouts. Remember, you only have 2 here.
Offense.
Blitz is on. Murray is going to go down. It's a sack inside the 10. They'll get rid of it. And he does. Devin Tompkins waving people away, and this is an important role for Arizona.
Ineligible remain downfield on a kick, number 52. That penalty is enforced half the distance to the goal. Replay, 4th down.
Rolls. The returner is back at the Devin Tompkins at the 50, and he'll haul that in. And fall. Arizona is eliminated from the playoffs. Chuba Hubbard, big hole. Hubbard dragging a Cardinal to the 20. If they decide to go there. Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard, dancing into the end zone, and a Panthers victory with a touchdown in overtime. Cardinals eliminated from the playoffs.
Saying situations like this, BYOB, bring your own blocker. 2 broken tackles right there as Chuba Hubbard runs through the secondary into the end zone for the score. Murphy, Bunning, Thompson, they can't bring him down, and Chuba is the difference maker.
Eliminated from the postseason. The State Farm postgame show coming your way straight ahead.